Well, hello, friends. I wanted to take some time to show you how to find what a number pattern is in a number line so that you can fill in the rest of the spaces. I realized on the boom cards that we did last week, they probably were tricky because I had not taken the time to show you how to figure out what number to count by. So I thought I'd take a minute just to show you. So on the left side of my screen, you see that we have some number patterns. And on the right side of my screen, you see I have a hundreds chart. And a hundreds chart is so important in helping you to understand what number comes next. So let's look at the number 1 over here. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, which you know because you have done counting enough that that's counting by twos. And so if we have to figure out the rest of this number pattern, we're going to start on our 10, which will be over here. And every time we make 2 jumps, it will be the next number. So 10, and then we say 1, 2. So our next number would be 12. So we would write 12 in that blank right there. And put our mouse back on 12, and we go 1, 2. And that would be 14. So our next number would be 14. And we continue making twos, jumping by twos until we get all the line filled up. And in this case, we would end on 20. Now this one looks a little different. I don't know, Miss Sweeney, what I can count by to make 17. So we have to look at this rule right here. How many more? Well, first of all, are we going up in number or are we going down? Well, I know that 19 is bigger than 17, so that means I'm going up. So I'm adding on to my original number. So I'm going to start on 17 and see how many jumps it takes to get to 19. So I'm going to come over here. Here's 17. And I've got to get to 19. So I have to decide how many jumps I have. 17, 1, 2. What? Could that possibly be counting by twos? Let me keep going and see. All right, let's see. Let's go over here to 19. I've got to figure out how many jumps there is to 21. So let's see. I've got to get to here. How many jumps is it going to take? Let's see. Possibly 2, but let's confirm. 1, 2. What? Could it be? All right, let's see how many it takes to get to 23. 1, 2. We're counting by twos. 1, 2. We're counting by twos, boys and girls. That doesn't look like any other counting by twos we've ever seen before. So if I stopped at 25 here and I know I'm counting by twos, let's see what my next number is going to be. 1, 2, 27. So I would write 27 in this blank right here. That's my next counting by twos number. All right, let's go again. 1, 2. So my next one will be 29. Okay. 1, 2. Oh boy, my next one's 31. And let's see what comes next. 1, 2. So then I'd have 33. And 1, 2. Then I'd have 35. And I'd finish that row. That was counting by twos in odd numbers, starting with 17. Crazy. All right, let's take a look at number 3. Number 3 have 48 as our starting number. And our next number is 44. Well, that got smaller. So I must be subtracting by a number because my number gets smaller. So let's see what we're going to be subtracting by. I'm going to start with my mouse on 48, and I'm going to count back until I get to 44 because that's what it said to do. Count back until you get to 44. So I'm going to stop here. Let's see what we're counting by. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Are we counting by fours? Let's see. Our paper says now going from 44 to 40, how many jumps would that be? So we have 44 to 40. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. We're going backwards counting by fours. 1, 2, 3, 4. 36. 1, 2, 3, 4. 32. Okay, now we got to figure out what comes next. Let's count by fours backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my next number would be 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. My next number would be 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then comes 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then comes 16. We could go on and on and on, counting backwards by fours. Good work. Okay, let's take a peeky peek at number 4. It says start at 10 and then go 15, 20, 25, 30. That sounds pretty familiar. Let's see. If I start at 10, I'm getting bigger. So let's see how much I'm getting bigger by. So let's see. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're counting by fives. Well, I know a little sing-songy thing I can do and figure it out without using this number grid because I've counted by fives a long time. So let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What comes next? Yeah, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh my gosh, that one wasn't as hard. It was a little bit difficult because I didn't start on 5 like my first grade kindergarten teachers taught me. Instead, I'm starting at 10, but I'm still counting by fives. So cool. All right, let's look at number 5. So we start at 27, and then we go down to 25. So my numbers are getting smaller, so I'm subtracting, but let's see how much I'm subtracting by each time. So I'm starting on 27, and let's count and see how many jumps it takes to get to 25. 1, 2. What? Could I be counting by twos again? Let's see. How many jumps will it take for me to get to 23? 1, 2. I'm counting by twos backwards. 1, 2, 21. 1, 2, 19. 1, 2. 17 must be next. So 17 goes in this missing number, counting by twos backwards. Let's see what's next. 1, 2. Oh, 15 goes here. 1, 2. Then 13, then 11, then 9, then 7, then 5. Look at us go. We are number skipping champions. All right, number 6. Okay, well, we start with a 6, and then our number gets bigger to 12. Here's 6. How many jumps does it take to get to 12? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, counting by sixes. All right, let's make sure, because it says we should land on 18 if we're counting by sixes and start in 12. So let's see. Oops, I made a mistake. I'm not supposed to be counting until I've actually jumped. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18. Looks like we got it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. All right, let's see what's next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 36. So 36 would be our next number. Awesome. Then what comes next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 42 would be our next number in the line. Let's see what would be after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then I'd have 48. And I would keep going, jumping by sixes, till I filled up that line. Let's look at number 7. Number 7 starts at 1 and goes to 3. Let's see how many jumps that is. 1, 2. Oh, counting by twos again, but this time it looks like all of our odd numbers. So let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 9. So can you guess what will be next? All right, let's see if you're right. 1, 2. Oh, my dog's barking. So next would be 11. 1, 2. Next would be 13. 1, 2. Next would be 15. 1, 2. Then would be 17. So that's how we do it. Okay, let's check out what's next. So this would be counting by twos with odd numbers. Now, I'm going to leave this page up a minute and see if you can guess what our rule is for number 8. Please excuse this very loud puppy dog. So let's see. 40, 38, 36, 34, 32. Can you guess what we're going to do? What are we counting by, and are we adding or subtracting? I'm going to give you just a couple seconds. Okay, let's see if you got it right. So I'm starting at 40, right there, and I'm counting back to 38. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, we're subtracting by twos. Let's double check to be sure. 1, 2, 36. Yes, subtracting by twos. 1, 2, 34. Yay, we figured it out. So the next number, boys and girls, you decide what the next number will be in pattern and this pattern right here. If we're at 32 and we're counting backwards by twos, what would be our next pattern? Or our next number in the pattern, sorry. 1, 2. You did it! 30. 1, 2, 28. Good work. Okay, let's look at this one. 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Okay, so I'm going to give you 7 seconds to decide what the pattern is. Are we adding or subtracting? And what is our number jump? Are we jumping by 2s, 3s, 4s, 10s? What are we jumping by? I'm going to give you 7 seconds. Okay, let's see what you got. So we're on 12 and we're going to jump to 15. Let's see. Well, I know I'm adding because my number's getting bigger, and when we're adding to it. So let's see what we get, how many jumps it will take for us to get to 15. 1, 2, 3. Oh, are we adding 3 each time? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 18. Sweet. Okay, looks like we're matching up our pattern over here, so it must be right. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 21. 1, 2, 3. 24. All right, let's see what comes next. 1, 2, 3. 27. 1, 2, 3. 30. 1, 2, 3. 33. 1, 2, 3. 36. See how easy it is once you get the rhythm going? And our last one is number 10. I'm going to give you 7 seconds to decide what the number pattern is and whether or not we are adding or subtracting. All right, here we go. We've got 7 seconds. All right, let's see. We got to give you a little bit more than 7 that time. Okay, 32. Let's go see. We're going less than 32. Our number's going down, so we're subtracting. So let's see. We got 1, 2. Oh, maybe we're counting by twos again. 1, 2, 28. Looks like it to me because that matches this pattern down here. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 26. 1, 2, 24. Okay, let's see what comes next. See if you can decide what goes in this blank. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 22. Okay. 1, 2, 20. 1, 2, 18. 1, 2, 16. 1, 2, 14. Oh, you are doing this. I hope that you understand how we figure out what the number pattern is and whether or not we're adding or subtracting by using a number grid and just using the numbers that they provided for us to figure out what our pattern is. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. Thanks for watching.